Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Ghana Niger Ballers. If you're new here, you know what to do. Subscribe and hit that notification bell. Well, you've seen it. Nigeria lost 4-0 against Sudan. I can't say disgraceful because this is beyond disgraceful. I can't believe my eyes. It's terrible showing. To make the matter worse is what makes it worse is that Nigeria registered only one single shot on target in these two games. They were dominating possessions, getting corners, getting several set pieces situations where they can actually do something meaningful. But they failed to make anything count. It's shocking. I don't have words to explain how disappointed I am. Eric Chell shouldn't have led this Chan team at all. You know this coach, you employed him for the Nigerian Super Eagles Super Eagles team. He's not really good with English language. English is not his first language. Most of these players are new to him. He hasn't watched them. It was the local coach that watched them. How do you expect him to motivate them? How do you expect him to know how to play these players? The friendly games Nigeria played showed us that they couldn't get something from this tournament. It was clear. How can you play Zanzibar of all teams? Zanzibar, you couldn't beat Zanzibar. You played twice. First one ended in a goalless draw. Second one ended 2-2. That showed you that Eric Chell can't handle this team. It has been a disaster. We have several local players who have scouted these players, who watch these players week in, week out. Even the assistant coach of Eric Chell in this Chan team, those players, those coaches have more knowledge than Eric Chell when it comes to local team. They know how to motivate these players. They know what to say, who to use, and all that. So why is Eric Chell? Eric Chell looked confused on the bench. It was disgraceful. I don't know how to explain it, because how can you tell me that majority of the players are from Remo Stars who won the league? So those are the best players that you filled in this tournament. Now look at the team that played the first game and the second game. It's as if they have not seen each other any like before. They have not seen each other before. It was as if they were all 11 strangers packed together to play as a team. It didn't look as if there's any what was the word, telepathy amongst them. It was disgraceful. How can you do that? Because you look at Eric Chell, you look at the first game, you would expect something to change in the second game, but it's the other way around. It becomes worse. And Genge is one of the best defenders in the local league. Fine. Does he have any experience in international tournaments? That is what that comes into your head. He made a terrible mistake in the first game. Fine. Good. How do you motivate this player to come into the second game and actually perform well? First 3 goals conceded was a fault of one single player. So who motivates them? Who try to make them stay at ease? Everyone was just making mistakes. The captain Doka was just lost in the game. So like I said earlier, I have not seen any single player from this Nigerian Super Eagles B team that have even 50% of the quality to play for the Nigerian Super Eagles main team. I have not seen it. If you say that there's a player here that can play in the Super Eagles main team, then you're lying. That means you don't win well. You don't mean well for the country. It's crazy. It's crazy. The Sudan team, they were not that good. Nigeria dominated them when it comes to possession. That shows you that Nigeria can control. But the final third, once they get to the final third, their brain switches off. They start shooting long range shots that are wide off the post. So how do you win tournaments with this players? You can come out and say, oh, the local league is good and this is the best you can bring from the local league. The Sudan team that they in their country, there's a war going on in Sudan. The local football is in shambles. They just brought in a coach who knows how to organize these players, motivate them, knows the kind of tactics to. No, Eric Chell should not be handling this Chan team. This shows you that Eric Chell should just move away, focus on the Nigerian Super Eagles team. If you can do well there, no problem. But this Chan team, it is disgraceful. Nigeria are out of the Chan tournament. And the game against Congo, I don't know what they want to do. Maybe they'll just play the players that have not seen, have the opportunity to play. Maybe play hardcourt and in post and all that, because it's disgraceful. You play 2 games. two 90 minutes games and you had only one shot on target. You've conceded 5 goals in 2 games and you've registered only one shot on target. What does that tell you? What does that tell you about this team? It tells you that they are lost. I don't know if it's from the coaching. If it's from the coaching, then whoever appointed the coach should have himself to blame. I am 100% sure that this set of players are not the best players in the Nigerian Premier League. They are not the best. There are several players who are better than these players, but why are they picking only Is it because they won the league? So because Liverpool won the league, you pick all the Liverpool players into the England squad. That is not how you do things. That's not how you do things. Remo Stars, they have midfield, they have attack and defense. There were several areas Remo Stars were lacking. Although they won the league, there are several areas they are lacking. And there's some other teams that have players that play in that areas Remo Stars are lacking, but they are pushed aside because they didn't win the league. That is not how you pick a team for a tournament. It doesn't work like that. It was shameful. The first 2 goals Nigeria conceded, the Ngenge own goal, I couldn't believe my eyes. What was he thinking? Then the error that led to the penalty kick, what was he thinking? It's like dominoes falling down. Everything is going down. Eric Chell looked lost on the touchline. I don't even know how to describe it. Eric Chell was just standing there shouting at the players as if he was talking to a brick wall. I have not seen. In fact, in the second half, I was expecting maybe tactic change and all that. It's as if whatever they told them in the first at halftime, they forgot everything, and like when they came back into the pitch, they had a brainwash and everything started from beginning, started afresh again, playing the same nonsense you played in the first half. If this game had maybe extra 30 minutes, Sudan would have scored 3 or 4 more goals. Nigeria would have struggled to get one shot on target. So I couldn't believe my eyes. I can rant, but I have to stop. We should just forget advocating for these players to get into the Nigerian Super Eagles main team. We should just forget about it. Because right now, there is no single... In fact, when last did we get a star player, a good player, move out from the local league into a top club in Europe? When last did we have that? We say this player is from the local league. He has been playing in the local league for a very long time, and he played very well and moved to an European club and performed. So when last? I would like to know your thoughts. What do you think about the performance Nigeria out of the CHAN tournament after losing their 2 games, 1-0 against Senegal, 4-0 against Sudan? Shocking result. I'd like to know your thoughts in the comment section. Tell me what you think. Subscribe if you haven't and hit that notification bell. Till next time, guys. Goodbye.